From what we eat, what we watch, and what we wear, we make decisions every day. A decision is a conclusion or resolution after careful consideration. Decision making is useful because it can give you more time to think about what decision is perfect for you. The things I listed earlier are examples of decisions you can make like that, but other decisions require a little more thought. The method of decision making that I'm going to personally talk about is stop, think, and go. The first step, stop and think about everything, because a lot of times we tend to use our emotion to make decisions. The next one is think. Think about the positives, the negatives, the goods, the bads, the pros, and the cons of the situation so you know you're determining the best possible outcome for yourself. And the last one is go. Once you figured out everything you need to know about that decision, go ahead and make the decision that is best for you. What I will say is a lot of times we don't have the stop, think, and go type of time to make decisions, and that's okay. But you should really take your time and think about the decisions that you're making because they can have a lasting effect on your future. The scenarios you're about to see deal with good decisions and bad decisions. Can you spot the good decision? Can you spot the bad decision? And can you use stop, think, and go effectively in this scenario? Oh, hey, it's JB again. And the scenario you're about to see this time is called Turned Down for What? The tale of the house party that could have went left. Deja was excited and she planned to have a party. Not just any party, but a party that will be remembered for years to come. She woke up Friday morning dancing and singing her favorite song. Turn down for what? A hair long and curly. It's a party. Knowing that her party was tonight, she walked into school confident that she was throwing the party of all parties. A classmate named Maurice approached her and said, I can't wait to come to your party tonight. It's gonna be lit. Deja then said, well, this party is going to be the best party you've ever been to. Maurice then said, it will, and I'll bring some beer that I'll sneak and take from my parents. Deja's excitement quickly turned to worry and anger. Deja then said, there will be no alcohol at my party. We would get in a lot of trouble if our parents found out. Maurice looked at Deja and laughed and said, you can't be serious, right? Deja still had an angry look on her face. Just as Deja was going to say something, Maurice interrupted and said, come on, don't be lame like that. Your party will be corny. There's nothing wrong with having a beer or two. Don't be like that. And just like that, all the excitement that she had a bit earlier about her party was gone in an instant. Deja had a dilemma. She wanted to have the party of all parties, but she knew that underage drinking is wrong. She wanted to impress everyone, but feared getting in trouble. She stood there and wondered what she was going to do. She looked up at Maurice and said, well, you know, Maurice, you just lost yourself an invitation to the best party you've ever been invited to. She walked off, leaving Maurice standing there shrugging his shoulders. Deja made an informed decision that was best for her. She wanted to impress her peers, be the life of the party, all that. But not at the price of anyone drinking when they shouldn't be. Deja did what was right, even if she didn't quite see it just yet. We've given you information about decision making. You've seen decision making in action. And now it's time to shift gears and head over to Carlene's Corner.
Hi, welcome to Carlene's Corner. Today we're talking about decision making from what we wear in the morning to how we solve a problem. And we're also going to look at who's part of our decision making and what part of our history helps us make decisions. We'll do a couple of activities. We'll start with some nice, simple would you rathers. And after that, we have a second activity to do that gets a little more complicated. All right, would you rather? And at home, you guys can do this all day long. They can be designed for any age. I tried to pick some that were more on the positive end because I don't think right now we need much more dark thinking. So I want to know, would you rather eat candy or pizza? Would you rather live in the city or live in the country? Would you rather spend time on vacation in the winter or in the summer? Would you rather play your video games on an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4? Would you rather go for a swim or take a bike ride? Okay, this activity is called Put Yourself on the Line. I'm going to give you an example, a scenario, and then I want you to literally come up and put yourself on the line. Somewhere between strongly agree, which means the statement I make is brilliant. And you'll say, oh, there she goes again, being brilliant. Or strongly disagrees. Miss Colleen, that was the silliest thing I've ever heard you say. Maybe somewhere in the middle. And that would mean I need a little more information. That could mean I don't care. And I don't care is okay. Because it might be something that just does not affect you. So why put a lot of energy into making that choice? The other part might be, I think both sides have really good points, and I agree with them both. So the first scene is going to be a statement that says, and listen to my words, every single school in the whole United States should provide every student from kindergarten to high school with a beautiful gift pack of gel pens. I mean the good ones, the yummy ones with all the colors. Every year they get a new pack. Think about it. Do the stop, think, and go will be to come on up here and put yourself literally next to the part of the board that most represents what you think. Put yourself on the line. Okay. Next scene is going to be a little simpler. Let's start with apples are the best fruit ever. Apples are the best fruit ever. They're far better than oranges. So if you believe that apples are the bomb diggity, come on up and stand next to strongly agrees. If you think that oranges they take it, then you disagree with my apple statement. You might be somewhere in the middle. You might like them both or you might like neither. But let's start with which one you like the best. My statement is apples are the best fruit ever. Put yourself on the line. All right, here's another one. Listen carefully to my statement. When you are in high school, you will be required to go to every Friday night football game. If you go, you will get 1 credit for physical education. If you do not go, the consequence is going to be a Saturday detention for the entirety of the football season. That's my statement. Every high school student is required to go to Friday night football games, whether they play or not. Strongly agree? Come on up and put yourself here. If you have reasons to disagree, think about it and come put yourself here. You may see valid points on each end. If so, you're in the middle. Put yourself on the line, and after discussion, like always, you'll have the choice to change where you stand. Okay, did you see how that worked? Sometimes we start somewhere on the line. We pick a position. We often feel we know what we're wanting. We feel we know enough about it. But once we open ourselves up to hearing a little more information and listening well to others, that communication piece may influence our decisions. We might change our mind, move a little bit over here. So, every day we make decisions. We started by talking about, what you put on in the morning, maybe what kind of cereal you eat. Also think about decisions as bigger than that. You might be in a jam. You got to think it through. Stop, think, and go. You want to clarify your problem. You want to compare your options. And you want to choose something that's going to be in your best interest. And I don't mean being selfish. I mean in your best interest. Think of the consequences. Are they worth it? Think about how big is this decision to your life? I can like apples, but I really like applesauce. Thank you, guys.
Hi everybody, it's Deja. Thank you so much for watching today's video and supporting St. Vincent Family Center, where we make good kids better. Each week, we will be offering prevention support through our YouTube channel. Our mission as the prevention team, along with the support of Adam H. and other community organizations, is to spread awareness on mental health and AOD issues our communities may experience. We would like to provide our viewers with tools to prevent substance abuse and help manage their mental health. One resource St. Vincent can offer is a chance to speak to mental health professionals on our warm line. We are also providing our telehealth services, where we handle individual and family counseling, community-based support, and psychiatry. These services are just an example of all that St. Vincent has to offer. Thank you again for supporting this channel, and we hope to see you again next time. Bye!